all I know.
What is going on, guys? This is once again ApexTheNewKing. I am doing more of a kind of return, I guess you can call it a return. I don't know if you're gonna call it a return, but essentially what it is I'm explaining why it is that, you know, Xenoverse has been, I guess you can say, some of everything has been just gone on the channel per se. And it's mostly been a lot of different reasons that kind of come into play with everything that has been going on in my life, and everything that is kind of like new, I guess you can say. It's not the usual or the typical that I'm used to. Like I remember the last time I did anything about Xenoverse, it was mostly me like letting you guys know that there are differences. There are true differences in, I guess, my availability and my time and all of that stuff now, because yeah, I do have a family now, I guess you can say. So it's one of those things, like I would love nothing more than to have the endless amounts of time that I do, or that I used to make content and put together videos and do streams and all of that stuff, but I don't have the open time like I used to. So it's one of those things where I have to try and fit in time to do editing and record it and all of that stuff when I can. But at the current moment, it's a matter of being able to find the right opportunities to actually put something together, and, you know, actually just be able to make something actually work. Having the proper amount of time to be able to put something together. But I know at the current moment, it's not an entirety of me trying to find time, really, because on top of that, I need to have, I guess you can say, I need to have ideas for a game like Xenoverse 2. I need to have different content ideas, which I didn't have those for quite some time. Like I don't know if there's a actual phrase or wording for it, but I would have so much blockage in my head about what it is that I should record and what it is that I should be posting about, and if there were specifics of different things. But now there is this, for one, there is this free update that's supposed to be dropping, and you know, this free update, and also the next DLC that's supposed to be coming out. And it's a lot of, I guess you can say, it's a lot of stuff in the DLC pack that I myself am interested in, like the different cutscenes, and now the 2 new characters we're getting in, what was it? I think we're getting Topo, the God of Destruction, and then I'm trying to remember the other one, Pycon, that was him. But yeah, in those regards, like, we're getting new characters, we're getting new stories, and just overall new things to do with the game that I haven't gotten to see. So I've kind of been trying my best to avoid anything, because, you know, I want everything to be just entirely new to me when it does, you know, come through. So that's just another thing. Like, I want this DLC to be new to me, and I want my ideas in terms of content, I guess you can say. It won't always be, you know, it's, you've seen this before and now we're just doing it this way. No, it's gonna be some different actual things. Like, I've never tried doing them before, and you know, there was this thing I was doing once upon a time. I was making Xenoverse challenges, and I had like an entire list of things that I was, you know, ready to do with that platform of having the challenges, because a challenge can be done in many different ways, and I myself had plenty ideas of just the different ways that I'd be able to make things work. So my Xenoverse challenges, that's another thing that I intend on like bringing back to this channel, because it was a fun thing to do. It was a good way to, you know, interact with people who actually knew of who I was, or even those who didn't know who I was. And it was just in general a way of furthering, you know, kind of connecting with the oh so toxic kind of community that is Xenoverse 2. But even though it's got that amount of, you know, toxicity to it, we still ultimately, in some form or fashion, play this game because we love it. So, I know at least for me, I do. I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to Xenoverse 2, but the love kind of outweighs the hate for it. So I'll be alright with continuously, you know, playing against people who I know they aren't, I guess, the most of a fun person to really play with, but I'll still do it just because. Yeah, even in that regard, it's one of those, like, I can easily do this. I can easily play this, and I can easily, you know, record this. But like I said, with that timing portion, barely having the time in my head to really put together the best kind of content that I know I can. Like, I have videos that are lined up in a sense now. Like, literally after this video here goes up, I have another video that's gonna go up like right along with it. So I had several that were recorded around the time of the Tournament of Power event that happened, so which those are gonna seem very behind, but it was, I guess you can say, just the principle that these were recorded, they were edited and put together and all of that to be uploaded, and it just never happened. So in a sense, instead of just running with the excuse of not having time, I always will have time. It's mostly just me in my head, like, yeah, you recorded this time ago, are they gonna actually care, since this has been about maybe a week that you put this together and you just never had time to, you know, really put editing touches on it and then actually upload it. So yeah, it's mostly just getting out of my head about those things. Like, I know that I can put together content. I know that I can do this and that.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
So that's mostly what everything is going to, I guess you would say, fall under. It's gonna be me just getting out of my head pretty much and being able to just say, hey, I may not have the time that I want, but I do have some time. And just having some time is better than not being able to put together anything at all. So that's the way that I'm telling myself to pretty much look at it and just run with what it is that I have. But other than that, there's other content, I guess you can say, like my Warzone shows that used to be done on Thursdays, which I'm doing my best to, I guess you can say, bring those back, because I myself miss doing those shows and miss doing that content. So I'm gonna take personal, like, so much happiness in being able to do that again and being able to put together those shows. And yeah, I'm hopeful that, you know, the people who were waiting for those shows in the beginning are actually still fans of, you know, the things that were going on, and of course things that have to be re-explained and everything like that. That's all known. So, but yeah, without the I guess you can say, without anything else, that's kind of all it is that I had to kind of like bring to the attention. Is that, yeah, there are videos that I have and I just have not found the time, nor have I just sat down and went through, like, yeah, I need to upload this so this can still be done at a relevant time. But make no mistake about it, I will be doing the actual, like, live stream when the DLC does come out, so I can be basically experiencing that all at the same time. So I think that does it in terms of today. Like I said, there is another Xenoverse video that's going to go up at the same time pretty much as this one going up. There's going to be another one, and yeah, I'm hopeful that, you know, the people who have waited for me to actually put up Xenoverse again, or just upload in general, will, you know, be there in that supporting form. But, you know, you are more than welcome to stick around, and, you know, there are these fights that are going on in this nice little background here. But, as I always say in the text, don't forget to like and subscribe if it is, you know, you like what you see. I don't want you liking and subscribing just because. You gotta actually enjoy the content that's being put out. But yeah, again, don't forget, like and subscribe if you like what you see, and you will see more of the Xenoverse content like today, literally right after this video. So you can probably do this thing of clicking off of this video maybe and going to the other one, but that's only after this one is done. But yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the fights. Peace, mates.
I'll destroy you and reach even greater heights.
Get out of my sight!
I have made Goku's power entirely my own.